know what makes Barack Obama happy? Newt Gingrich's baggage. Newt has more baggage than the airlines.
Speaker dismissed the Medicare reform plan put forward by Congressman Paul Ryan.
He's got stuff with national health care. He's got that abortion issue, choice issues, and global warming.
Politicians who supported bailouts and mandates, serial hypocrites and flip-floppers can't clean up the mess.
And those are the nice spots. Rick Santorum could be the next target because going negative gets pretty positive results. So much so that even Newt Gingrich, the guy saying that he would never do attack ads of his own, is planning his own barrage against Mitt Romney, something he made very clear last night. Marketing guru Jeff Hazell says that's because they work in politics, but not necessarily in business. But it's full throttle now, isn't it?
It is. I mean, they spent $6 million in television ads. 2/3 of those were negative. 70% of those ads were aimed at Newt Gingrich. They worked. 20% of those were aimed at Mitt Romney, and about 8% at Perry, who's just dropped off, as we know. So you look at it, they were all funded by Romney and his committee, which was Restore the Future, which I think meant, kick Newt's butt, and then
Romney says outside groups that might like him, he's not responsible.
Oh, give me a break. I mean, we've only seen the beginning of what we're going to see for the future. I mean, now they're going to start, tying everybody, and this New Hampshire campaign is going to get really nasty. Newt's going to
don't they target the target then and the targeter? I mean, I have a theory on Ron Paul, even though he did very well in Iowa last night. I wonder if it cost him a couple of points. Be excited as he constantly was for his attack ads.
No, it's people expect it. We've gotten numb to the process.
Oh, really? Then why did he fall to third?
Well, but he's the third. I think he rose to third, is what I would say.
He was leading in the polls.
Yeah, but it's in Iowa. It's 29,000.
You like Ron Paul? I like Ron Paul too.
If you get 10
then
people
what happened?
Show up, 10
I
people,
understand that, but he was leading comfortably for a while.
Yeah, well, but again, it doesn't take much, and you can buy it very cheaply in a state like Iowa. You're going to buy ads very cheaply.
Well, Ron Paul still has a lot of money. So what does he do with that? Does he continue what he did in Iowa?
Absolutely. He's going to continue what it is. It doesn't work for corporations, but it works for campaigns. We're used to seeing this. We're going to see it again, and it's nothing compared to what they're doing. In fact, heard Romney talking about the fact that it's nothing compared to what Obama's going to do to us in the fall.
Well, he's right about that.
And he's absolutely right. They're gearing up. They're doing it with talk shows. You saw them going after the Tea Party already with the email, and you're going to see more and more of that negative stuff. It works with their voters. It works with their supporters, and people expect that from their candidate. If it was a corporation, you can't do that because you take those things personal. In politics, we don't take it personal.
All right, I take everything personal. I have the thinnest skin. It might surprise you, but
well, you're not running.
Yeah. All right. I wonder though if the attack ads work. It's really the eye of the beholder, right? When we had Ron Paul on here it was a couple of days ago, I asked him about this. He said, "Well, when I'm just citing a candidate's record and using his own words, how is that an attack ad?" Now, Newt Gingrich claims it is.
It is. Well, in fact, Newt said it's dishonest. I think he went as far to say that. But really,
why didn't he target Ron Paul, who had more of the attack ads on him, not Mitt Romney, who is just a fraction of the attack ads?
Well, I think that was a mistake on his part. Watch what's going to happen in New Hampshire.
So what does Newt do now?
I'd go after Mitt Romney, and I'd go after him very hard. I think that Ron Paul's probably going to drop off, whether he can raise the money. Rick, I think, was something new. Will he be able to get the money? If he's got the money, if you can get on air, you'll be a viable candidate. If you can't stay on air, you won't be a viable candidate. And sometimes, even that's not enough. Ask Rick Perry.
All right, Jeff, thank you very much. Running the Gauntlet, his book he's just got out now. Man's on fire. He's got an uncanny read of people. Well, another state is smacking down the unions to pump the jobs market. Unions are fighting it. We are on it because, man, oh man, you've just heard the beginning of it.